Why did one Chinese company called DeepSeek cause the biggest drop in the entire history of the US stock market? Over $1 trillion were wiped out across the US tech stock, and Nvidia alone lost more than $500 billion in market value just overnight. And all of that happened when investors heard about DeepSeek's newly released AI model called R1. So what is it about exactly? Why is it such a big deal? So let me please try to explain. DeepSeek, or as some call it Chinese AI, we can kind of divide it into two separate things. And one thing is the DeepSeek service, which is something like a ChatGPT that you can run in your browser or as an app on your mobile device. And this app is currently the most popular application on the App Store. And additionally, this app runs on a fraction of the computing power compared to the next option down, which is ChatGPT. But the second, even more important thing is the AI model called DeepSeek R1. That's a separate thing. It's not a service, it's a model, and it was released as an open source, which means you can see entire code and you have all documentation, everything for it. And it was just released and you can download it for free from GitHub. What is interesting though is that model is so efficient that some people running it on just 7 Mac mini computers achieve really amazing performance. And then what that really means is that we might see a significant shift in the approach to how we consume and interact with AI generally. This DeepSeek R1, this new AI model, is so efficient that even small and medium companies can now start thinking of running their own AI that they can train and focus on what is most important for their organization. They don't have to rely or pay for services from, let's say, OpenAI. The DeepSeek R1 model has proven to be not only much more efficient, but also in most cases provides better results than any other model, including OpenAI. So combined with the efficiency of this model, companies basically can now consider running sensible internal AI solutions for a reasonable price, and they don't have to build massive data centers and nuclear power plants to feed it, and at the same time, they don't have to rely on services from OpenAI, Google and others, which also streamlines any security, GDPR and any other possible issues. And all of that seems to be a good information for consumers, yes? But why we have that terrible market value drop? Why is that? What's the cause of that? And in fact, this is interesting. And I kind of understand it, but part of me is like, wait a minute. When you look at the biggest drops, Nvidia, yes? Nvidia leads here, losing like $500 billion overnight, making it the biggest single loss in history. But I'm not sure if that's right. I think that there is something very strange. And correct me if I'm wrong. I personally think that, in fact, they might see the most benefit from this situation. While they might see some reduced demand from the biggest players, like OpenAI, Amazon, Microsoft or Alphabet, they will likely experience increased demand from many small and medium organizations. So companies that will now try to implement and run their own AI models and run them as their internal service will have to buy their products, yes? I don't know, this is just my thought. This is what I feel might happen in the longer term, so maybe when the dust settles, we will see a shift again, and the stock prices will skyrocket even further than we recently saw, yes? And while I'm not an investor, and this is just my guess, I wonder what you think about it and how you see the future of AI at all. And as I said, I don't have any Nvidia stocks, so I'm not biased really. This is just my thought. So let me know what you think in the comments, and what you think about that new player on the market called DeepSeek. Thank you.